So Ghetsis and Kyurem are finally in the game, and they are the best ice type in the game now, which is good because at the time we only had a lowland Sandslash, and for his time when he was released, he was not bad. He was not bad. He was actually he was actually really good. But now we're just so limited on ice types that, like, honestly, adding anyone to the game with an ice type move would help with the ice type category, and Kyurem is a great option and a great pick for the ice type category because he's a cool legendary Pokemon, and for him being a legendary Pokemon, his stats are just all around going to be pretty solid, so you are going to be able to use him, and he is a higher damage dealer than Alolan Sandslash, and for him being free, this is something that a lot of people should definitely do. So right now, my guess is in Kyurem, they are only at level 125 because I don't have enough material to get them to level 130 and 35 just yet. But yeah, even level 125 is still going to be good because his stats are going to be 367 for special because he is a special attacker or a special tech type. And then his speed is going to be 265, and then his defenses, both of them, special and physical, they're going to be at 205. So at level 135, that's going to be higher, of course, so he will be taken a little bit better. And then his moveset is Glaciate, Dragon Breath, Noble Roar, and Mwahaha. But yeah. His training move raises the critical hit rate and raises the special attack by up to 3 stat ranks based on how low your HP is. So I would assume when you're in the red zone for HP, that's when you're going to be getting +3 on special attack, which is going to be pretty solid. But I mean, if you have support on the team that can raise his special attack anyways, then you're going to be better off just doing that and then using the training move to increase your critical hit rate anyways. But his grid is not bad because he also gets double drop on his grid, so then whenever you use Noble Roar, the physical attack and special attack is going to get dropped by 2 stages instead of 1, which is going to be good. So he's going to be nicely paired up with Hydreigon and Iris as well. But this is what I have built for his grid right now. So I have Dragon Breath power up along with 2 Glaciate power-ups, and then we have Overpower, so the more the target's attack or special attack has been lowered, the more it powers up moves. And then we have Pecking Order, so the more the target's attack is lowered, the more it powers up the sync move. And then we have Glaciate along with Noble Roar, move gauge refreshes, and then we have Glaciate Cold Snap 2. Has a moderate chance of leaving the target frozen when the target or when the move targeting the opponent is successful. So Glaciate has a chance of lowering or freezing the opponent as well because Glaciate only lowers the speed. So it's an AoE speed, a lowering attack, which is pretty solid. And then his passive, he has Hunter's Instinct, and the more the target speed is lower, the more it powers up moves. So Glaciate is going to get stronger the more you use it. And then he has Anti-Freeze, so he cannot get frozen. And then I put the Critical Strike 2 Lucky skill on him. And then for the theme skills, I don't have anything leveled up because like he's not really going to be linking up with anybody on the team besides Skyla. Like he's only going to get the Unova link or a skill. I keep saying Link like it's Dokkan Battle, but but yeah, he's only gonna get the Unova one with Skyla. So like these theme skills, like they're not that great, so like I wouldn't really recommend buffing up any one of them unless if you're pairing up with other synchros that give majority of the skills to each other, then I would recommend doing that. But for the most part, I would only level up the actual type theme skills, so the ice type in this case. But this is going to be the team that I'm going to be running with Kyurem and Ghetsis. Now, we're going to do one battle here, and then we're going to do one battle in the co-op stage. I'm doing it on this stage just because like everyone here is super or weak against Ice type. And we're going to be able to set up very nicely with Kyurem, so we're going to be able to get a decent amount of stuff up. So with Glaciate, I don't know if we're going to be able to actually activate everything. Maybe... You know what, let's take out Skyla and then add in Hydreigon because he gets more stronger as we lower the special attack and physical attack. So it's going to be much better to have Hydreigon on the team with Kyurem. And they're still going to get the Unova link, which is going to be nice. So yeah, this is going to be the team. This would probably be the more optimal team for Ghetsis and Kyurem just because, like I said, he gets stronger when the opponent has their special attack and physical attack lowered. And then with him lowering speed and getting stronger with every Glaciate move used, he's going to be hitting very hard. So let's go into the battle and see how he can perform. Now, hopefully this goes accordingly because this is going to be the only time we can actually test everything out. But I guess if all goes wrong, we can just exit out and go right back in so we don't waste any stamina. So I'm going to do it on ×2 speed just so we don't mess anything up. But Ghetsis looks really good. His card art and everything looks really nice, so I'm very happy with that. So let's start going in with lowering the special attack and physical attack just so Kyurem can get stronger. And then we'll go with one Noble Roar as well, just so we can get a little bit, or speed things up a little bit faster. Because like once we get special attack and physical attack lowered, he's going to be at the max, so then we could just sort of worry about lowering the speed of everyone as well. So let's start increasing our critical hit. Even though his training move does increase critical hit anyways, let's just do it with him as well, just to sort of see the training move animation there. Yeah, it looks good. It definitely looks good. I like it a lot. Ghetsis is one of my favorite villains too. Unova being my second favorite region of all time, actually. Sinnoh being the first one for me. But that's just me personally. So let's start, actually, okay, let's go with a couple more. So we'll go with Noble Roar, and then we'll go with one more a Snarl, and then everything should be fine. Actually, no, this will be fine. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Alright, so now let's actually go in with the sync move with Kyurem because everything is going to be lowered. So his sync move is going to be getting stronger because special attack and physical attack is lowered. So the damage is definitely going to be good. So this Snarl isn't really going to be doing that much, just because like Meganium already has everything lowered. But the sync move animation looks good. I really like it. For a free-to-play character or a sync pair, they're really good. Like everything about them, I feel is pretty good. So 6,800 damage, not bad at all. So I actually want to get rid of Whimsicott right here, just so we can sort of see the damage that Glaciate can actually do when we are super effective against just one opponent, because we know because Glaciate is an AoE. So the more opponents that are on the field, the damage is going to get spread out. So when there's one opponent, Glaciate is going to be doing much more damage on the one Pokemon. So there we go. Physical attack is lower now, so Glaciate is going to be doing a lot of damage. Now, he's not reaching his max potential just because the speed isn't lowered to the max either. But still, with no speed lowering, or is it minus speed on the enemy side, 6,000 damage, super effective, is really good. It is very good. Now, I feel bad because I let Alakazam die. But we already got what we wanted out of Alakazam, which was increasing our special attack and crit anyway. So, I'm sorry, Alakazam. I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, obviously, if you were to lower the physical or speed stat of the enemy as well, that 6,000 damage could possibly turn into 8,000 damage. So, Glaciate, if you could have everything lowered that Kyurem needs, Glaciate is going to be hitting very hard, and Kyurem himself is going to be hitting very hard as well. So let's go into co-op and see how he can perform over there. Alright, so now we're in the co-op stage, and we're going up against a Sorola in the story mode area. Now I'm bringing what's his name, or what's her name, Iris, because like hopefully she can actually use the stat decreasing moves, just so it can help out. But we're also going to be bringing Elisa so we can get our special attack up as well, hopefully. But we have Morty here because with his ability here, whenever he gets his own stat increases and everything, it will transfer to the next Pokemon we switch into. So it's going to help out Kyurem a lot as well. So when we do get our special attack increases from Rotom, it's going to transfer over to Drifblim and Morty, of course. And then when we switch out, it's going to go to Kyurem too. So it's going to help out a lot. The only annoying thing about this stage is they can actually put you to sleep, so hopefully we don't get put to sleep. If we do get put to sleep with Drifblim, we could just switch out, which we're going to be doing anyways, and then we'll just do our damage with Kyurem. Now for the first bit, we're going to be attacking with Morty just to get rid of the two sides, and then we'll do our super effective hits with Kyurem and see what he can do. Now, the battling is going to be a little bit different here just because we aren't in control of the two sides on our team, so we just sort of have to go off of what they actually do. So we'll just go with Strength in Me and try to get alright, so it looks like Hydreigon is going to get put to sleep, which is going to be annoying, so we're not going to get any of the stat reduction stuff. So I guess for this stage, or for this battle, we'll see how hard Kyurem can actually hit when he doesn't have any of those multipliers active. He will get the speed lowering when he uses Glaciate, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get like his other stat increases or multipliers. Unless we get Noble Roar off. Like, he's beneficial or self-sufficient in that sense. Because with Noble Roar, he's going to be able to easily get those multipliers off, no problem. And then with Glaciate, also lowering the speed. He's very self-sufficient, so he can activate all of his multipliers, no problem. But in co-op, I don't know how easy or simple that's going to be because of these stupid AIs. That's pretty annoying. Hopefully during the 2-year anniversary we get some kind of revamp to co-op, because right now, like, this is just brutal. This is just brutal. I really don't like this co-op. For the most part, like when I do grind up my coins, because now we know coins are finally becoming a little bit more relevant. But with the coins now, like, I'm doing co-op just on autoplay for the most part, and it's like I'll do like maybe 10-20 battles myself, and then after that I'll just be doing co-op and autoplay, because it's like, are you really gonna want to sit there and watch the same stuff for like 2 hours straight? No, I don't think so. So I just put it in autoplay. But once we get rid of this Gengar, we're gonna switch into what's his face, Ghetsis and Kyurem. They're gonna sync move. Hopefully it doesn't knock us out, because then we're not gonna get the stat increases transfer. And pretty close, pretty close. I want to knock out this Gengar right now, just so no, it doesn't even knock him out. Okay, thank you, Iris, thank you. Let's go with our sync move right away, and then see how much this can do, because he does have, okay, he does have some speed decreases, so like we will get a little bit of the multiplier, which is fine. But we're just not going to be seeing the max potential like we did in our first battle. So let's just speed this up a little bit, because for the most part we got everything what we wanted. We do got 2- speed on Acerola and Palossand, so it's not bad. I do like that animation when he does throw in Kyurem. But yeah, the animation looks a lot better when it's in ×2, ×3 speed. But yeah, I love this. It looks good. It definitely looks good. Okay, so Palossand does not survive that, but 5,200 damage with very minimal sync move multipliers. Pretty good, honestly. For a free-to-play sync pair, he's definitely a lot better than the summonable sync pair that we have, which is Alolan Sandslash and Steven. So, very good. For free-to-play players, I definitely recommend grinding up this event, because he is very good. And he's one of the few Ice-type strikers in the game, so who knows when we're going to get another one, so I definitely recommend summoning for this guy. He is 125 in this video, so when you do get him to level 135, he's going to be looking much better than what you're seeing in this video. And then if you want, like, you have other grid styles or grid options that you can go with. Like I said, for Noble Roar, you have double drop, so you can lower the special attack and physical attack much faster. Because instead of one stage drop with double drop, you're going to be getting -2 instead of 1, which is good. And then you got Glaciate, where you can have a chance to freeze the target, which is good, so it acts like a flinch, which is nice. And then you got the training move there, and then you got Dragon Breath, and you do get some multipliers when the enemy is paralyzed too, but like you're gonna have to go out of your way, and we only have 60 energy for each grid. So hopefully in the future we can get an increase on energy for grids to make the most of these sync pairs too, but we'll have to see. But overall, Ghetsis and Kyurem, they're very good. I'm very happy with them, because now we finally have another ice type in the game that can hit very hard. And I know, like, the battles when I do my showcases, like, they are for the most part easy, because I'm showcasing the character on what they can do damage-wise, and how hard they can hit, how self-sufficient they can be. And then for the final battle of the video, I make it a little bit more difficult on what we actually have in the game. And with co-op, I feel like it's more difficult than the single-player stages, so that's why I did co-op a little bit later in the video. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you think of Kyurem and Ghetsis. They are definitely the best ice type in the game, because they definitely out-damage Sandslash and Stevens. So I'm happy with that, because I do love Kyurem. I love Ghetsis. Very cool characters, Pokemon. But let me know what you think of them. I'm curious to know what you guys think of the new ice type that is in the game now. That's gonna be it for this video, and I'll see you guys later.